The unique thing about the Grand Canyon is that the layers are exposed to view. The layers themselves are not unique. They're found in many, many parts of the world. But here we can see exposed over a mile deep the layers that comprise the surface of the Earth, which are exposed only superficially elsewhere. Our study took us to an area to the west of here in Monadnock Creek, where there is a cliff that stands over 800 feet above the surrounding flora. In this particular area, the sediments on top of the cliff are found also off the cliff at an elevation almost 500 feet lower. This would suggest that at least 500 or 600 feet of water were present at the time these layers were deposited. Since these layers required a lot of energy to be laid down, it follows that the processes involved must have also been energetic processes. This lies in the face of traditional thinking about how the layers got here. In fact, these layers must have come in here very rapidly. This is not to say that the entire column accumulated in a short time necessarily, but it's consistent with the idea that a single layer came here almost instantaneously by a process known as turbidity currents, or something similar to that. Turbidity currents have come to be recognized in the last 30 or 40 years as important processes in sedimentation. The unique thing about them is that they occur so fast. The sediment is deposited in areas up to 100,000 square miles. At 50 or 60 miles an hour, the sediment moves across the floor. So we can accumulate great quantities of sediment in a given area very rapidly. This has changed our whole thinking about the processes that came to lay these layers here in the canyon.
Not only do geologic studies show that most of the layers of the canyon were formed quickly under massive flood conditions, but they also indicate that the canyon was eroded into its present basic form very rapidly. It was not the slow-paced erosion of the Colorado River that carved the bulk of the canyon, a process that would have taken millions of years. The canyon seems to have had a much more catastrophic origin. Many creationists believe that most of this awesome series of formations